This kind of direction, in fact, is being shared by different kind of enterprise and the projects. Some of the projects, for example, I have in Japan now on what's called virtual doctor system, a system that can interact with patient based on multi-sensing. So you can put multi-sensor, when we sleep, we have a lot of symptoms. People sleep, but they are not sleeping. So we build a device on the bed, measure the pattern of sleeping, of how your heart, most of the stroke people have when they are asleep. So we need to predict all these things. We can see the direction is very, very strong in this direction, and healthcare prediction. So the reading of symptoms of heart attack, for example, we build a device in our case of predicting the heart failure 10 minutes before. You can see also, I have a project with Toyota, I don't say Toyota, but anyway, project. And this project is to predict the driver symptoms when they drive. So in order to avoid accidents. So we measure these devices, we put on when they handle the steering, when they move, the seat itself have sensing, feeling the pressure of their heart. So all these become very important. When I see this company, I see it as a fraction of what's going on. And this fraction, I think, is very important in the future to explore it in more. Exploration for accuracy and more better, not only watch, more other devices at home, because people, when they're at home, they don't wear watch, for example. There are a lot of devices in the house. So all these things can be integrated in the watch and put them into the clouds. The cloud will be a decision support system, helping the people to understand what is going on with the patient environment and make decisions on the patient themselves. So these kind of views or direction in the EU, for example, in Japan, in Australia, you see the life, the elderly become more interesting, the market become more interesting to provide such kind of device to patients. And at the same time, we need to provide a way of how to show the accuracy is good for using these kind of devices. So if I talk about the research which is going in this direction, if we see governmental institutions are very important, engaged in this kind of direction, you can see research community are moving into very interesting research topics dealing with this kind of application. So I see the watch a truly very good example of what is truly going to be in the near future. So I'm happy that I can see an example of what we are doing research in research community through these watches, which is I just met here in Hungary. Thank you very much.
MAP Health Watch. Measure, analyze, predict.